This is stick work routine C. Lizzie's starting off with doing 25 drop steps to each side with her eyes up. Do it again. Ball's out in front of her. As she's pulling the ball back, she's scanning the field to see what's around it. Then she's moving on to hits off the move. No elimination this time. She's going to go to each side. So she starts with the ball in the middle. She dribbles up to the outside cone, preps her feet, rounds it, sends a nice ball to the fence, comes back, comes around to the other side, gets her feet around the cone, preps her feet, and sends a nice ball. Okay. She then moves on to figure 8 dribbling. Her goal for the figure 8 dribbling is to try to get as close as she can to the cone as possible without touching it, while keeping the ball up, ball in front of her. Her eyes will be up the entire time, seeing what's in front. She then moves on to landmine stick work. She's working her way in and out of this landmine, keeping the ball in front of her, trying not to touch as many cones as she can. Once she's out of landmine, she's turning and she's gonna repeat. Ball's out in front and eyes are up. She's then moving on to what we call the Illinois drill. She's starting at this first cone right here. She's gonna dribble up to the right in front of her, the second cone, getting her feet around, quick feet. She then heads diagonally down to the slalom. She goes up in the slalom with no reverse, so quick feet all throughout, ball's out in front, eyes are up. She then turns around and heads back through the slalom. Same thing as before. Once she gets out of the slalom, she is then dribbling diagonally, getting her feet around the cone, and then finishing at that one. She's making a big M. She's then moving to a block, tackle, and jab defensive breakdown step drill, where she doesn't need a ball. She starts at this first cone. She's running up to the cone right in front of it. She's breaking down her feet, and she's laying a nice block tackle. She's backpedaling or channeling backwards with her stick on the ground. She then goes up to the second cone and she's breaking down her feet and jabbing. And she's repeating this pattern until the end. So she will do a total of 3 block tackles and 3 jabs. The goal of this drill is to really break down your feet once you hit that cone when you're going to block, tackle, or jab. And as she's backpedaling, she's keeping her stick on the ground with her eyes up. She then moves on to what we call the block, tackle, triangles. So she doesn't need a ball for this one either. She starts at the point of the triangle. She's going to run up to the second cone. She's going to lay a nice block tackle, backpedal back while keeping her stick on the ground. Round that cone that she started at, head up to the next one, lay a nice block tackle there. Round this cone. She's going to repeat this 5 times, making sure that as she's backpedaling, her stick is staying on the ground, protecting her feet.